past. Same company.
A lot of the garbage. Or I'm sorry, a lot of the recyclables. Well, you know KBS? Yeah. Yes. So after the green trucks pick up the trucks, they drive onto the scale and they get weighed. That's when they then go in and watch the
How come I got the small truck?
The recyclables, like I said, they go onto the scale and then they get brought in here and they're dumped out of the back of the truck. And then our loader operators, which is that Volvo machine over there, it's pushed in, it's kept on a big pile until, I think the conveyors they aren't on right now, but they must be on a break. But you can see him pushing everything onto the big pile. He lifts it up and puts it in that bin straight ahead. And the conveyor belt moves up through the whole way over, and that's where up top is where our recycle sorters. Yeah. So a lot of this stuff is things that we take from wine bottles, detergent bottles, aluminum. Yeah. We have little water bottles. Anything from toilet paper. Well, a lot of people don't realize that we take these. So, like I said, we're doing a lot of recycling education. This is what we're trying to educate people on, that we take the cardboard, magazines.
Did you hear what she said? She said that they actually want the recycling because that's where they make their money. They sell to China and stuff.
Yeah.
The paper we sell to China, the plastics, we sell to Graham Packaging here in York. We like to tell people pretty much everything is recyclable. It's just whether you can find a market for it to resell.
What happens if there's non-recyclable stuff? You know
They
what I
get
mean?
pulled out, and actually, like one of these huge trailers right here, they're usually, you can see some parked out front. The ones that have the closed tops, they're used to ship the bales, but there's one out there that has an open top that's used for like broken glass. We don't have a market for broken glass right now, so that unfortunately gets taken to the incinerator.
There's a truck.
That's garbage.
So it knows,
that gonna dump?
It knows how to separate. It knows what-
Yeah, well, we actually use, we have some magnets that pull out
I wanna see this.
aluminum and steel, but we also have people. So the recycle sorters will have specific ones assigned to paper, and they pull out just paper. As you can see at the end here, that's all, it all ends up as just paper, and the rest of the stuff is taken, the plastics are taken up the conveyor to the other building that we were at and separated further. You guys came at a good time. There's a lot of action going on.
Yeah. I want to see them dump.
Yeah, this is a unappreciated job. Nobody realizes how hard these guys
he
work.
appreciates it.
Well, I'm sure you do, but most other people.
Last week it was, whatever, we knew why the garbage men were late, because our particular area, I mean, we had like floods in one intersection, so you know
Yeah.
it's gonna start slowing down.
Absolutely.